Then the Lord said to Noah, "Enter the ark, you and your whole household, for I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean animal you shall take 7 pairs, the male and his female, and of animals that are not clean, 2, the male and his female, also of the birds of the air 7 pairs, male and female, to keep their offspring alive on the face of all the earth. For in 7 more days I will cause it to rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and I will destroy from the face of the earth every living thing that I have made." And Noah did, according to all that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters came upon the earth. Noah entered the ark, and his sons, his wife, and the wives of his sons with him, because of the waters of the flood. Of clean animals, of animals that are not clean, of birds, and of everything that creeps on the earth. 2 by 2 they came to Noah into the ark, male and female, as God had commanded Noah. And after 7 days the waters of the flood came upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On that same day, Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's sons, his wife, and the 3 wives of his sons, entered the ark. They and every beast according to its kind, all livestock according to their kinds, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind, every bird of every sort. And they went into the ark to Noah, 2 by 2 of all flesh, in which is the breath of life. So they entered, male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. The flood was on the earth 40 days. The waters increased and lifted up the ark, and it rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and greatly increased on the earth, and the ark moved on the surface of the waters. The waters prevailed exceedingly on the earth, and all the high mountains under the whole heaven were covered. The waters rose 15 cubits higher, and the mountains were covered. All flesh that moved on the earth died, birds, livestock, wild animals, all creatures that swarm on the earth, and all mankind. Everything on dry land that had the breath of life in its nostrils died. Every living thing on the face of the earth was destroyed, man, animals, creeping things, and birds of the sky. They were wiped from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained, and the waters prevailed on the earth for 150 days. But God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the animals that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. The waters receded steadily from the earth, and at the end of 150 days the waters diminished. Then the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, on the mountains of Ararat. The waters continued to decrease until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains appeared. After 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ark he had made. Then he sent out a raven, which flew back and forth until the waters dried up from the earth. He also sent out a dove to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. But the dove found no resting place for the sole of her foot, and returned to him in the ark, for the waters were still on the face of the whole earth. So he reached out his hand, took her, and brought her back into the ark. He waited 7 more days, and again sent out the dove. The dove returned to him in the evening, and behold, in her beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Then Noah knew that the waters had receded from the earth. He waited yet another 7 days and sent out the dove. But she did not return to him again. In the 601st year, in the first month, the waters were dried up from the earth. Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and the surface of the ground was dry. By the 27th day of the second month, the earth was completely dry. Then God spoke to Noah, saying, "Come out of the ark, you and your wife, your sons and your sons' wives with you. Bring out with you every living thing of all flesh, birds, livestock, and every creeping thing, that they may breed abundantly on the earth. Be fruitful and multiply." So Noah went out, and his sons and his wife, and the wives of his sons with him. Every animal, every creeping thing, every bird, everything that moves on the earth went out of the ark by families. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took of every clean animal and every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled the pleasing aroma, and said in his heart, "I will never again curse the ground because of man, for every inclination of the heart is evil from his youth. Nor will I ever again destroy every living creature as I have done, as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night shall not cease." And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you shall fall upon every beast of the earth, every bird of the sky, everything that moves on the ground, and all the fish of the sea. They are given into your hand. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. I give them all to you, just as I gave you the green plants. But you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is, its blood. And surely I will require the blood of your lives. From every beast I will require it, and from man. From every man's brother I will require the life of man. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For God made man in his image. And I establish my covenant with you and your descendants after you, and with every living creature with you, birds, livestock, and every beast of the earth with you, all that came out of the ark. I establish my covenant with you. Never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of a flood. Never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant that I make between me and you and every living creature with you for everlasting generations. I have set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth, and the bow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters will never again become a flood to destroy all flesh. The rainbow shall be in the clouds, and I will look upon it to remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh on the earth." And God said to Noah, "This is the sign of the covenant that I have established between me and all flesh on the earth." The sons of Noah who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noah, and from them the whole earth was populated. Noah began to be a man of the soil, and he planted a vineyard. He drank some of the wine and became drunk, and lay uncovered inside his tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's nakedness and told his 2 brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it across their shoulders, walked backward, and covered their father's nakedness. Their faces were turned away, so they did not see their father naked. When Noah woke from his wine and learned what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants he shall be to his brothers." He also said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. May Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant." Noah lived after the flood 350 years. All the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died.